Hello friends, welcome back to Theme Park Guy Productions. Today we're back here at the Universal Orlando Resort to experience, you guys can see the shirt that I'm wearing, we're here to experience Halloween Horror Nights. This is essentially the second week of HHN. I wasn't able to make it for opening weekend for a second year in a row. I just had to work and stuff, but I'm here tonight. Usually the week after Labor Day weekend or usually after opening day weekend, it's usually a bit slower. Theme Park Guy Productions on YouTube. Usually this week's usually a little slower compared to years in the past, or not years in the past, but you know what I mean. Like it's slower compared to opening weekend. Like September, I always say it's the best time to come here for Halloween Horror Nights. And October is just when the crowds really start to pick up, but you'll see that this season. I know I only did like maybe one vlog last year. I want to try at least a couple of vlogs, because I know they have a bunch of cool foods this year, and I'm gonna try to do all the houses tonight. Again, I'm gonna do multiple vlogs until I get all 10 houses done, but there's a lot to check out because we also got the Red Coconut Club we gotta check out as well. And it's just gonna be overall a fun, spooky night. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Now I will say, it is like right now, it is about 4:55 and so probably not gonna make it for Stay and Scream, but they do have a Stay and Scream. I do wanna kinda explain the process for Stay and Scream. So they've changed it up this year. They changed up the Stay and Scream process. So in years past, you would essentially like get a wristband and then you would kind of stay in a little area. There would usually be New York or San Francisco, although in years past they've also done Springfield. But this year they're having you, so you're getting a wristband as usual, and yes, pass holders do get in for free. So essentially you get in, you get a wristband, and then they'll line you up right, like they won't put you in like a little holding area. They'll essentially line you up for the house, for whichever house you go into. So it could be like Five Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, it could be any of the back houses, Fallout. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And we gotta talk about something here first as well before we go inside Red Coconut Club. So if you guys can see right here is the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, which recently permanently closed. And you guys can see right here, yeah, they are demolishing this coaster. I think maybe like 40% of the track is now gone. As you can see right here, they don't have the mid-course brake run, at least the first mid-course intact. I was actually here last night with some friends over at the Rising Star City Walk, and here's a picture of Rip Ride Rocket last night. And so they've definitely been making some progress over here. So you can see right here, the first mid-course brake run is completely gone. And then over here, they got rid of that final helix right there before the second to final mid-course. And then they still have the vertical lift hill, and the non-verting loop is still intact right now. But once we're inside Halloween Horror Nights, we'll kind of look closer inside and see some of the demolition for Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. All right, so we made it over here. The Red Coconut Club is now open. Let's go ahead and walk inside and see what it looks like from the inside, because the outside looks pretty cool with all these pumpkins and stuff. But let's take a look and see what's going on in the inside. And for starters, they got, this is cool right here. So you start off over here and they got a fire brewing, and then you walk inside and wow, overall the lighting was pretty good so far. Oh, this is totally copyrighted music right here. This is totally copyrighted right here. They got like murals and you've got like all this lighting and stuff. So overall, oh, you're good. This looks pretty good. Pledges signed here. That's pretty cool. Well, let's go ahead and take a look and see what it's like in the upstairs section, which they always have the upstairs section every year. So this looks like that. This is almost like a fraternity in a way, or a sorority. I believe that's what it is. You know what this is making me think of? And then up here, I guess this is kind of like supposed to be like a little college dorm or whatnot. It really looks like a college dorm. Like, I've been to a few college dorms, but this is kind of what it looks like. And then we're up here. This is another bar up here. They've got more pictures. It says, "Slay Girl Slay." That's great. But I think this is more of like a sorority. Like that's kind of like what the theme over here is. But overall, this is a pretty well themed club this year. They did a really good job over here so far. I am totally excited for FNAF. Like this will be one of my most anticipated houses this year. I have heard that Five Nights at Freddy's isn't as scary as the other houses, but I've heard that it's a pretty good house and they have some pretty good animatronics inside. All right, guys, we've made it to the front archways. They have closed off the Stay and Scream, but we should be pretty darn close to the entrance. Yeah, but we were like right at the very front, so we can be one of the first people inside the park. So I feel like this is a pretty good spot over here, like in this area. So yeah.
I can't get it.
Yeah, we still got. I feel like they do they say they start at 6:30, but they do the ceremony around like. I feel like I want to say they start at like 6 o'clock. I don't know. They're weird. They always change up the times.
It's a place for the origins of horror. Every stroke of a paintbrush, every word written, every statue carved breathes life to a new nightmare. I am haunted by visions of terrors to come. 5 nights of torment, terrifying works of art, a masked killer in the shadows. The fallout from passing through those gates will be your soul, tu alma. And once inside, you'll be left with no choice but to let them in. I have to be taken. It cannot be contained. With each stroke of my brush, the origins of horror break through the fog. Halloween Horror Nights. Beware of what's to come. Una noche de terror. A night of true horror awaits you.
We made it in, guys. We are at Halloween Horror Nights. This is the Origins of Horror Scare Zone over here. They got all these scare actors over here. Oh, this is awesome, guys. So far, this scare zone is more basic, but it's kind of like the entry scare zone. But we are gonna start towards the back. The back, I always say, is the best spot to start every year during Halloween Horror Nights. They got one of the scare zones over here. This one's like a ball, you could say. It's like a vampire ball. But yeah, that crowd of people was insane. But yeah, overall, that was a pretty good ceremony right there, or the opening ceremony was great. But let's go ahead and enjoy this first scare zone right here. All right, so that was the first scare zone run. Didn't get very many scares there. I'm also here with my friend over here, Luke, who we've done a bunch of past loader previews together at SeaWorld parks. We joined each other, I think, for Iron Gwazi and Pipeline. And
I'm excited to be here for HHN tonight.
Yeah, he has only got a one-day ticket, so.
Try to do what we can.
Oh yeah, but we're going to the Cat Lady Scare Zone now. Usually I feel like this scare zone every year is usually the best ones. Or at least this area. But it'll look a lot better in the dark, I feel like. Yeah, this is kind of like the initial opening rush, so. Not a lot going on just yet. But I like the theming here. Yes! Yes! They got the chainsaws back inside Springfield. Yes! This is like old school Halloween Horror Nights here. They haven't done this in a long time. They don't even say that this is a scare zone. Oh no! Oh! So first house is gonna be the Hatchets and Chains Demon Bounty Hunters. Only has a 5-minute queue. Only a 5-minute queue, which is fantastic. So this one, I believe, is themed after one of the characters from Slaughter Cinema 2, if I'm not mistaken. But this is where the queue line was for, I believe it was for, what was the house that they had last year here?
I wasn't here last year.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. Oh, it was the museum house, Deadly Exhibits. That's where they had last year here. And of course, you gotta get the queue line ticket in case one of the members decides to skip the line. All right, the set over here looks pretty good so far. This one usually, like these houses have great exteriors, but the interiors aren't as good. But I will talk to you guys once we finish with this haunted house because we cannot film inside. Just did Satchet and Bounty Hunters, or Satchet Chain Bounty Hunters. I can't remember the name of the house. That was pretty solid overall. Like, the set was really good. Like, I really liked the set of the house. I feel like we did miss some scares though. I feel like we definitely missed some scares, but you know, I think the set really made that house. Like, the set was the coolest part. And there's one point, I'm gonna say spoilers. There was like a train. That effect was cool. I really liked that. But now we're gonna go over to Dolls next. Only a 25-minute standby apparently. So we want to get all these short waits done. This is why I always say you go to the back first. Don't go to the front, just go to the back. And just as I suspected, a 25-minute standby for Dolls Let's Play Dead. So standby is over here, and 25 is not too bad at all. It's 6:18 right now. So we gotta keep tabs of the wait times because I'll explain something in a moment. So one complaint that I heard from opening day weekend was that a lot of the wait times were over what they were posted. So for example, Five Nights at Freddy's, like let's say there was a 3-hour wait, for example, which it was last time we checked. Like, some people waiting like 4 or 5 hours. That's just a little example. So that's something that I'm trying to keep in mind for tonight when doing this, because that was just one house. It technically is almost 6:30 now, so we're already at the second house before the event even started, which is great. But yeah, so just keep that in mind this year. That could be a possibility if you go at least on a busier night. All right, guys, only waited about, I want to say 20 minutes for this one. About accurate, not too bad. But yeah, so far just look at the exterior here for Dolls Let's Play Dead. But yeah, again, like I said, we can't film in any of the houses, so we will talk to you guys once we finish with Dolls Let's Play Dead. All right, just finished up with Dolls Let's Play Dead. That was fantastic, honestly. Like, that was a great run on that house. Like, the smells were interesting, and the scares are really good. And there's one part, I would say, like one of the smells, I thought I was at Hershey Park because it smelled like chocolate. but yeah, no, it was fantastic. And also it was pretty interactive as well. So really enjoyed Dolls Let's Play Dead. What'd you think, Luke?
Pretty solid. It's a lot of jump scares in that. The dolls and the action figures, there was action figures in there. It was pretty interactive. Never really been in a house like that. It's really cool. It's really cool what Universal Creative was able to come up with.
Yeah, no, Dolls, that was fantastic. It's totally, maybe, I wouldn't say it was like the funny house. I predicted that was gonna be like the comedy house of the year, but there's gonna be one house that's gonna be super funny. Again, don't know which one it's gonna be yet. Maybe it is that one, who knows? Every year, like I say, there's always a house that's really funny. Yeah, from this angle, that is just sad. Like, they are destroying the Rip Ride rocket. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna miss this ride. Oh man. So now we're going into the pathway that has Galkin and Fallout. Yep, Fallout. And so this was last year. This is where they had Goblin's Feast and Monsters. So these tents were set last year, and I'm glad they're using them again this year. I'm just also curious to see how we're gonna be able to access the sound stages with Rip Ride Rockets demolition. I cannot speak right now. The demolition of Rip Ride Rocket. I wonder how they're gonna do that. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Because I remember with that one, I came here during Passover nights. I was talking to a team member, and they said that they weren't using the sound stages at all for this year, but they clearly are. So we'll just have to see how they do it, because I'm pretty curious if there's just going to be like, you know, if they're going to like put us somewhere. I heard it's like a whole maze. Like, someone said there's like a whole maze. Someone said even go inside the Rip Ride Rocket queue line. Someone said you go onto the coaster. Just kidding. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're just going to find out. So between these two, we are starting with Fallout, which this one's based off, I don't know if it's based off more of the game or the series. I think it's the series. And so it is a 45-minute standby. These lines usually move pretty quick, so I'd expect this one not to be too bad. And same with Galkin, like that area, that moved really fast last year. So yeah, we got two great houses. These, the sets outsides aren't really as impressive, but it's what in the inside is what matters with these houses. All right, guys, it only took about 24 minutes with a posted 45-minute queue, so not very bad at all. But I will talk to you guys once we finish Fallout. Again, I haven't watched really the series or played the game, so I'm probably not gonna know what's going on, but I'm excited to still at least check it out and experience it. Just did Fallout. What'd you think?
It's good. Don't really know too much about the show or the video game, but it's pretty cool. The sets were really there, detailed. It is an IP house. So
yeah, the detail was great.
Very detailed.
I didn't get very many of the scares though. Like it was definitely one of like the weaker houses I think so far. Definitely the weakest one of the night. But also I haven't watched I heard if you haven't watched the movie or was it the series or like the game,
yeah,
it's really like
there's a Prime Video series of Fallout.
Yeah, it's really like one of the weaker houses, but I still enjoyed it. Like it got, I mean, first time doing it this year, so. But yeah, overall, like it wasn't too bad. And our next house for this evening will be Galkin, Monsters of the North. This one is another house that people have said is one of the best ones this year. But this one does have an hour queue. It does look like it is definitely quite lengthy, but I mean, the line for Fallout moved really, really fast. Like I was quite surprised by how fast the line moved for Fallout. So this should be hopefully too bad. All right, guys, that took about 63 minutes, so about accurate with the posted wait time of 60 minutes. But yeah, that was definitely a long line. As you guys can tell, it is now completely dark outside. But I've heard this is one of the better houses. And like I said before, I will talk to you guys once we finish this house. I'm really looking forward to it. Not sure what to expect, but I think this will be a great one. Just finished up with, what was it? Galkin, Monsters of the North. What'd you think?
Very solid. The sets were really good as usual. The end.
Yeah, that was great. Great jump scares in the end. We've definitely missed some scares, but it was just, the set was great. That was the best part about. I feel like overall, all of the houses so far we've done, the sets have all been great. Like even Fallout, which Fallout was a disappointment. That was still a great set. But yeah, overall though, that was pretty good. I still think the best one in this area so far is the Dolls house. Dolls was just, that was fantastic. All right, now we're back in the mainland. Yeah, it is crowded over here in Diagon Alley. Yeah, a lot of the wait times right now, they are quite lengthy right now. So we gotta find our way around over here. And this is cool over here. For this year, they've got the Club Horror. So essentially it's like a little nightclub. I'm not sure if this is considered like a scare zone or not, but it's like a little nightclub. This is super cool. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of music out here and a whole bunch of scare actors just dancing. We have made it over to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yes, they have actually rethemed Louis' Italian restaurant to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in honor of Halloween Horror Nights. They actually have a poster of the characters right there. Oh, this is super cool. This is really, really cool. Now we're gonna try the, why not have both pizza and pasta? Maybe we'll get a fun drink to go with that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is gonna be awesome. All right, here's a look at the food that I got here. I got the, why not have both pizza and pasta? So essentially it's like a pasta. Oh yeah, it's like a little like pasta and pizza together. Really, really interesting. And then I got the Chica sour lemon thing, which is like this lemon, I think lemon or lime flavored drink, and it's got like something inside there that you try as well. Looks really, really good. This looks very appetizing, and I am starving.
This looks insane.
Yeah, this looks insane, right? But yeah, we finna dig in, so we better get ready. Now, I'm not sure how the heck am I supposed to eat this thing.
Fold it.
Oh, you fold it?
Fold it.
We need to get napkins for this. So this is what Luke's doing. So we're just gonna fold this thing. Let's bite. 3, 2, 1. That is a lot of flavor. Lots and lots of different flavors right now that I'm going through. Okay. Like, it mostly tastes like pasta. And the pizza itself is really good. Yeah, it's really nice. And the meatballs, I can't taste much. It is decently seasoned. Like, I've had the meatballs here, especially at Minions Cafe. They're pretty good. I gotta try this Chica sour lemon thing. Wow. That is refreshing. It is sour though. It's really sour, but overall, this is really good. I give the, want to have both pizza and pasta, I give that a 10 out of 10. This, another 10 out of 10. Great meal. And also, we're going to be trying out more foods too. Like, there's something else I really want to try tonight. And there's multiple foods to try out during this HHN season, so stay tuned. And now we are in the Toxic 20s Scare Zone. So I'm not sure if this is themed after the 1920s or if this is like the, whoa, this is like themed after like being 20 years old. A lot of great scare actors here. And on a side note though, this is where the Rip Ride Rocket treble clef was. It looks so weird seeing this like without the treble clef. That is so weird. Like, yes, it's weird, it's hard to accept, but it's true, that is the end of Rip Ride Rocket. So now we're in line for El Arista, a Spanish haunting, which apparently this has like the set of the year. So this is one that I'm really hyped up for. And you can also tell Rip Ride Rocket is not going there. Oh, it just, man, that hurts. Like, it is so weird seeing Rip Ride Rocket just not even lit up. Like, wow, all the memories. Yeah, just think about all the memories, like riding this coaster over the years, and now all gone. So strange. Yeah, this is so weird. So we are now at the merge point for El Arista. So we waited about 35 minutes for this one, not too bad. But yeah, here's a close-up at Rip Ride Rocket right here. I'm surprised that they still have you like inside the, right underneath the roller coaster. It feels like I'm about to go ahead and grab in a ride on the Rip Ride Rocket anyways, but it just feels so strange seeing this abandoned. Like, yeah, this is so crazy. Just did El Arista, the Spanish haunting. That is absolutely the best house of the night so far. Like, the set on that is just, it is insane. And we are now going towards the sound stages now. This is where they have 4 of the other houses too. Luke, what'd you think of El Arista, Spanish haunting?
Dude, that was just really good. I'm losing my voice.
That wasn't even a set. That was like
really good. The detail, great. The scares were solid. Some of the scare actors actually look not even like real people. They actually look like statues, which is insane.
That was literally like the most immersive house I think I've ever experienced. One of them. It's like, it's the same people that made Dead Man's Wharf from 3 years ago. Like, that was seriously incredible, guys. Like, if you go to HHN, by all means, you have to go experience El Arista. So we're doing Grave of Flesh next. I think this is it for the line for Grave of Flesh. It says it's a 45-minute queue. I'm not sure if they're queuing us up inside here, though. Oh, you might be inside, yeah, but do you think there would be enough room, though? Like, I'm not sure exactly what we're working with, but... Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, yeah, because, yeah, you're right. This is it. Not the house yet. That's so strange, though. So they trolled us. They trolled us. So we are now, so it looked like it was a walk-on, but we're actually, there's multiple long stanchions here for Grave of Flesh. And I heard that this house is not the best one, but still, it's a credit, right? Technically, it's a credit. He's got the Smiler shirt on, that's a credit. I still haven't done Smiler yet, so I don't have the credit, but yeah. Hopefully keep on moving. I just finished with Grave of Flesh. This is house number 6. And that was actually a pretty solid haunted house. Like, I actually really liked it. And this is one of those ones that people are considering one of the weaker houses, or they think it's like just not that good, but I disagree. I actually really liked it. The set was cool, and there's some really good scares in that one. So yeah, overall, that was a pretty good haunted house. So our next house for tonight is gonna be house 7. It's gonna be Terrifier, which is listed at a 95-minute queue, but I can't tell if that over there is Express and these are just like the switchbacks, or exactly what this line is. Like, I cannot tell what the flow of the line's gonna be. I just know that this is the line right now.
You're streaming right now?
It is. I am. Yeah. Say what's up. Theme Park Guy Productions on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah. What's up, guys? Everyone wants to be in the video. I will say this is a little interesting though. If you guys can zoom in right there over at Islands of Adventure, they are testing the lighting for the Incredible Hulk. So that lighting is the lighting they make whenever a train launches out of the tunnel at night. Pretty interesting that they actually do this testing overnight for the Incredible Hulk coaster. About 75 to 80 minutes later, we are now about at the merge point. So this should be pretty good. I will talk to you guys once we get out of Terrifier. This is one I'm really looking forward to, guys. Cannot wait. Just did Terrifier, and that might just be the best house so far. What'd you think, Luke? Terrifier.
Best house.
So we went the wet path.
So good.
Oh, that was so
rough the
funny.
entire time.
That was
house
so
is
funny.
good.
That was so funny. So if you guys don't know about Terrifier, you can either go 2 different paths. You can go the dry path or the wet path. They were directing us to wet path. That was the whole time I was like, wet path, wet path. Oh, it was so awesome. Like, that is a great haunted house, guys. Like, I am not joking. That is awesome. Like, that probably is the house of the night so far. Just checking wait times. We're going towards WWE and Five Nights at Freddy's. The line for FNAF did drop though, which is good. We still got 3 houses left. We only got like 80 minutes left, so don't think we're gonna make it to all. Yeah, no. But again, like I said, I got the pass, so we'll come back here and do other videos and stuff here. Like, one of my plans is if I can't get to all the houses tonight, I'll do another video where I get the remaining houses done, which are probably like 1 or 2, and then as well then check out like the shows, more of the food and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, so far, yeah, Terrifier definitely the best house. So we're gonna do house 8 next, and that's gonna be the WWE Horrors of Wyatt 6. This one's a 35-minute standby, so it shouldn't be too bad. We should have time to at least do 1 more house after this, because the other ones would be Five Nights at Freddy's and Jason. Jason has a 110-minute standby, and FNAF is 70. So yeah, this will be quite interesting, guys. But yeah, I just cannot get over Terrifier. That was truly incredible. So this is in the same room where they've had other houses in the past, or lines for at least for other houses. Like they've had last year, this is where they had I believe it was Monstrous. This is where the line was for Monstrous. That house was fantastic. And they had like Blood Moon here one year. But yeah, they definitely have expanded this room, because this is what the room was like during pass holder appreciation nights, which that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I have no idea what to expect. This house is themed after like WWE. What's up? What's going on, guys? But yeah, I will literally let you guys know what I think of this house, because I think this is going to be a weird theme. All right, we did WWE, Wyatt 6. What did you guys think of that?
Pretty solid. Interesting cinema.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that works as a haunted house, but it was solid. I liked the theming, and you know, there were actually some good scares in that one, not gonna lie. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over to Five Nights at Freddy's. It's probably gonna be our last house of the night, because the timing is 1:17 right now. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking about coming back tomorrow night to get Jason done, because there's only 2 houses. It's FNAF and Jason. And so that way I might just do it all in one video, and so then you guys can see the other house tomorrow night. You know what I mean? right, guys, we're going to finish off tonight, our first night of Halloween Horror Nights with Five Nights at Freddy's, aka FNAF. You guys ready for some Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm ready to get some pizza. At least we can make it to night 5 or so, or make it to night 6, whatever. All right, so we're now in line for Five Nights at Freddy's, and Luke's still optimistic we could get to Jason after this. But I'm not sure. It says a 70-minute queue, which isn't horrible, but we're with his brother as well, and he did this house earlier, and he said it was a lot more full. It's kind of like around there somewhere, and he said it was about like a 35 to 40-minute queue, so maybe it's more like a 25, 30-minute wait. So we might have time for Jason. If we can get in at least by 1:55 to 2 o'clock, we should be good for Jason as well.
I'm really hoping.
I would love to do Jason. Let's get at least all 10 of them done. But like I mentioned,
the second time I've done all 10
yeah, especially considering that he only has a solo day ticket. I got the pass, so like I said, if we can't get Jason done tonight, I'll come back here tomorrow and do.
They have the same house over there.
Yeah.
But it would be great to have all 10 tonight.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll come back here tomorrow night if we can't get Jason done tonight, and I'll just do it tomorrow night. So we'll see. At least this week, I'm gonna try to get Jason done. So yeah. Wow, we are so close to Five Nights at Freddy's. It is 1:38. Oh, do you think we're gonna make it?
50-50.
It is so 50-50 right now. If we can at least get over here out of FNAF by like 150, 155. It's so 50-50 right now.
I think if we can get out of here by 1:45, we should have a pretty good shot.
That is not gonna happen. Like literally, it's gonna take at least 1:45 to get into the house. So it may not happen, but we'll see. All right, we just did Five Nights at Freddy's. What'd you guys think? That was actually not bad. It definitely was the least scariest house.
It was super.
But we got 10 minutes left. We did house 9. We are going over to Jason to complete the challenge. We are doing it. I think it's 1:50 right now. We got enough time. We asked the team member, he said we couldn't make it, but we are proving it wrong. We're proving it wrong. We're not gonna sprint. Again, you can't really sprint, but you know what? We're walking fast. I think we can make it there. Or jog, who knows? But yeah, I believe in us, we can make it. So let's do it. This is what happens when you're trying to get over to the other house. Just speed walking. It's right there. It's right there. Nice way to have to show up tomorrow. I'd like to at least get this house done tonight. It is 1:51.
We got it.
Oh, we're locked and loaded, guys. We're locked in. We can do this. Yeah, we'll make it on time. I love that HHN 34 sign at least. Wait, Luke, we're almost there. Oh, we're so close. We're so close, guys. Jason's literally right there. That's the entrance where Fast and Furious Supercharged is. 25 minutes, that's perfect. That's perfect. It was 140 earlier. It's perfect. Make this the last house of the night. And I was told this one is the scariest house. I will say, like, the line is definitely pretty long for this one. It says 25 up front, but you know, for some of the houses I've done here in the past, it definitely has moved a little slower. And for what we saw earlier, that line was massive. So I'm kind of happy this is like a 25-minute queue because, whew, man, guys, that was not easy. Hey, what's up? But yeah, are you excited for Jason?
Jason's gonna be great.
Are you excited for Jason?
Oh man. Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, everyone's been hyping this house up for me, so hopefully we get the full experience. Because I know around.
It's been a long night.
Yes, yes. And if tonight proves anything, is that you can do all the 10 houses in one night without express, without early entry. It's doable.
It is.
And we only waited about, I want to say, 5 to 10 minutes for Jason Universe. I believe this is kind of where the house starts, so I will talk to you guys once we finish this final house, and I'll give my final rankings after we finish this house. All right, we did it, guys. We completed all 10 houses in one night. No express, no early entry, just straight up from inside the park at 6 p.m. We did all 10 in 8 hours. What do you think of Jason?
Jason was crazy, but into that,
Oh my, spoiler alert.
Sorry, spoiler alert. You can't see anything in front of you.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't even see
no. That final like bit of Jason was probably one of the scariest sequences I've ever like have experienced at Halloween Horror Nights. Like, that was a finale if I've ever seen one. Like, there's a lot of great jump scares to start off, but then you get into that like finale. I don't really get scared that much. Like, I'm one that usually is pretty calm through haunted houses. I was freaking the heck out during that finale. I'm like, I couldn't see where I was going. There's like two like scare actors like right in front of my face. I'm like losing it. That was insane. Like, yeah, that is absolutely by far the scariest house this year, and that was a great way to end off. All right, you got some more people over here taking pictures with some of these amazing icons. I'll have to do that during another visit. I'm gonna go ahead and drive Luke home and stuff, and his brother home, or back to their hotel because they don't live here in Orlando. So we gotta just go drive them back. But we are gonna give our final rankings in just a moment. Once we actually exit the park, they already got all the team members cheering everybody on. Just like it was what it was like during pass holder appreciation nights. All right, guys, so we've made it back over to the Arch, the entrance for Universal Studios Florida. So here's gonna be my final rankings. I'm going to rank them from worst to first. There's gonna be no descriptions, just naming the houses. So in 10th place, I have Fallout. 9th is gonna be WWE, Horrors of White 6. 8 is gonna be Grave of Flesh. 7 is gonna be Five Nights at Freddy's. 6 is going to be, I believe it was Satchet and Chains, the one we did first. 5th place will be Gawkin, Monsters of the North for me. Number 4 will be Dolls. 3 is gonna be El Arista, which, yes, I love that house. I just love saying it. El Arista is so much fun to say. 2nd place, Jason Universe, and then the one that tops it off for me is Terrifier this year. I think right now, Terrifier is House of the Year. Like, I just loved how complete that was and just how interactive it was. And yeah, if you guys want to see I'm gonna go into in-depth reviews on my Instagram account as well. You guys will probably already seen if I upload it late or not. But yeah, overall, tonight was a very fun night here at Halloween Horror Nights. It was nice getting to go back here. And yes, it is proven that even with how busy it's been this year, you can get all 10 houses done in one night with no express or early entry. And I want to ask Luke real quick, what do you think of Halloween Horror Nights this year?
Probably one of the best years
Orlando
has had in a few years. I don't come here every single year because Hollywood's event is better every single year.
I've never been to Hollywood.
But this is a really good step in the right direction for Orlando.
And what is your favorite house? If you'd like to give your rankings,
Terrifier.
feel free to.
I don't have rankings right now.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Terrifier.
Yeah, Terrifier is definitely the best. And if you wanted to give your favorite as well?
Mom's probably Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, that's respectful. Respectful. Okay, everybody's got their own opinions, and that's the beauty of it. I know a lot of people think Jason's the best. Some people think El Arista's the best. Heck, some people even think Fallout's the best. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of Fallout, but again, that's one of the best things of Halloween Horror Nights is that everybody's gonna have a different ranking. Everyone's gonna have a different favorite. So that's one of the best things about Halloween Horror Nights. And without further ado, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If it did, for free, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe as well for more videos in the future if you enjoy this one. And don't forget to turn those post notifications so you guys know when I upload a new video. And as always, make sure to check out Theme Park Guy Productions as well on all social media platforms. Linktree will be in the description below. See you guys next time, and as always, you are clear for dispatch.